Now, the much-awaited coronation of King Charles III and Camilla has concluded at Westminster Abbey. The coronation took place at the Royal Church, which has seen a similar ritual for 39 monarchs. Now, the UK hosted a coronation after 70 long years. The skies of London have been overcast throughout the day, but it has failed to cast a shadow on the glitz and glory of the royal event. We are being told that King and Queen will soon arrive at Buckingham Palace. This will be followed by a balcony moment, the kind you see at royal weddings and jubilees, where the royal couple will be joined by other members of the royal family, and there will be a flypast by military aircraft featuring planes from World War II. William the Conqueror, who was crowned at Westminster Abbey on Christmas Day, was the first. Prior to that, there was no established location for the coronation of the British monarch. Now, starting with King Charles III and Queen Camilla, have left Buckingham Palace, and then they headed towards Westminster Abbey. By the time they reached Westminster Abbey, all invitees were already seated. It was a quite trimmed down ceremony compared to the late Queen Elizabeth's coronation, which went on for 3 hours back in 1953. Now, in the solemn ceremony, first thing was the recognition of the monarch. King Charles III stood beside the coronation chair, or Edward's chair, and the Archbishop of Canterbury called on the attendees to recognize the monarch. Just moments ago, the Archbishop poured the chrism oil on the King's hands, chest and head. This tradition is supposed to reinforce the divine right of the monarch. It was made using olives harvested from 2 groves. Now, following the anointing, Charles was presented with various regalia, and then the King was finally crowned. It is called St. Edward's Crown. It was made back in 1661 for the coronation of King Charles II and has been stored in the Tower of London since. The crown is made of solid gold and is studded with 444 gemstones, including rubies, sapphires, garnets and tourmalines. The crown weighs 5 pounds, and this is the first and the only time that Charles will be wearing this crown. But it won't be the only crown that the King will be wearing. When King Charles was being crowned, the gun salutes were fired from military bases around the UK. Once King Charles was crowned, he was moved from the coronation chair to the throne. Following this, the King and Queen departed Westminster Abbey and undertook what is called the coronation procession. The King and Queen travelled in a gold state coach. It is 260 years old. It is said to weigh 4 tons, and it is pulled by 8 horses and can only travel at a walking pace. Now, this coach was first used by King George III to travel to the state opening of the Parliament in 1762, and the coach has been used in every coronation since King William IV in 1831.